Leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my. Leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my. Leveled up, I thank God. Straight from the mud, now it's time to get the pie. Wait, here's some blood, you can see it in my.
y'all let me know. Oh, come on now. This charger adapter is charge without constantly beeping though, because that is, I don't know why it's doing that. Y'all bear with me a moment. Okay, bear with me because I had to go use the bathroom right quick. I drank a lot of water and ate some pineapple. Oh, that's about to drive me nuts. Okay, I'm just not even finna, because I don't even want that charger affecting my energy. I don't know what's wrong with it, but we're not finna do that. That constant beeping was driving me nuts. Anyway, y'all, thank you for your patience. Thank you for tuning in for this late night roast. Okay. So, again, enjoy the background music and bear with me. I actually need to go grab my other device because part of this roast is going to be me giving reaction to a couple of videos. Starting with the one that popped up, what was it on? It wasn't a website. It was in the search on DuckDuckGo because I was looking for information concerning my investigation of Jaguar and Giovanni's, in my opinion, alleged sacrifice. And an article pops up, and it was her having her PR moment right outside of the courthouse at the Diddy hearing on the first day because they wouldn't let her inside the damn courthouse, which is why tonight is a good old roast. Because, you know, it's been a minute since we did a good old roast right here on Just D Show and just got our good ass laugh on, laughing our motherfucking asses off. But what struck me as odd, Jaguar, you are a Jersey girl. Why were you speaking like me? I swear to God, I said even the inflection. I swear to God, you probably watching right fucking now. You and ODZ. If y'all are, what's up? The whole entire way you were talking led me to believe that you have spent extensive time studying me on my lives. Cause you don't talk like that. Now, people down here in Houston be like, yeah, you got that from up north accent. I really don't know what the fuck that means, in all honesty. But what I do know is that where I'm from, in public settings, yes, we do speak properly, or proper English, as y'all be saying to me down here in Houston. But ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You don't talk like me. That was hella fake. Soon as I seen that video, I started laughing my fucking ass off. I said, boy, I am, if made for Tubi News. What's the person? That person is Jaguar Wright. I swear to God, yo. Oh my God. Okay, let me get to y'all's comments. Y'all make sure to go on and like the video as you come in. Like the video, because we finna laugh. And then I'm probably gonna, I did not have time to do the TikTok live because I decided to edit a couple of videos. Now, if, I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, the Wi-Fi network signal has been real iffy all day today. And sometimes the Wi-Fi be just randomly dropping and then disconnecting and reconnecting. So if all of a sudden it goes silent and you see I disappear from the stage, all that means is that probably the Wi-Fi signal dropped and I have to, refresh the Wi-Fi network. Once I do that, it will kick me out. I will be back. So don't be tripping like, where did D go? It just means I got to jump back into the studio. Anyway, my good brother, one and only Mod Squad, Cody, in the building. Good to see you. Andrew, my other good brother. Good to see you. Yes, it's definitely going to be a good old roast tonight because it's been a minute since we did a good old roast. I just remembered I forgot to order the Gatorade. It's cool though, because I've been down in this water like crazy. All right, so y'all, thank you for your support of my channel. Shout out to all the new DzPeeps, and it's 1:11 a.m. on the clock. I love when the angel numbers pop up and give a good old divine confirmation that this roast is in angelic divine order on tonight, and we finna laugh our asses off. In 111 representing new beginnings following an ending, spiritual awakening, abundance, new opportunities, and I'm speaking all of that into existence, not just for myself, but for the entire DzPeep collective. And if you didn't know you was a DzPeep, a few people ask me, D, how do I know I'm a DzPeep? The minute you hit subscribe. As soon as you hit subscribe, you become automatically part of the family. Now, what can get you banned from the family? Talking shiz naive in the chat, okay? Because I do got my one and only Mod Squad. He's doing his business, the Thug Thizzle. We're going to capture your channel information. We're going to capture your content. Then we're going to quickly block you and ban you from the channel. So, if you want to remain visible, I would advise you to respect the rules. And by the way, I did set up my channel with comment and chat guidelines, so I know you trolls that's been trickling into the chat, I know you motherfuckers saw that shit in the chat, okay? So you can't say you didn't know. D, why did I get blocked? Because you was inappropriate in my chat. That's why. See, on this channel, we don't argue and go back and forth with each other. We're a family here. You notice in the chat how everybody's always catching up with one another and respecting one another, because here on the Just Deez Show, we're family, okay? So for the trolls that might maybe think you might maybe possibly want to jump your bitch ass in my chat, let me tell you something. If you do that bullshit and I see it, I'm going to pull your comment up on the screen and I'm going to publicly blast your motherfucking ass. Wireless, my one and only Mod Squad, is going to capture, go to your channel, get the link to your channel, send that shit to me. Report your channel, block and ban you, and capture your comment that can be used in a court of law, because see, cyber crimes are a real thing. Who would have thunk it? While y'all was making fun of me for reporting a Fisher King primate and Mr. or Ms. whatever the fuck you is, Danny Robertson, to the goddamn FBI for y'all bullshit ass felony charges of doing all of that, identity theft during the live that I got taken down. See, ever since then, I take cybersecurity that much more seriously. And I don't play with you trolls, okay? This here channeling, hence the high vibrational background music. But I will check your motherfucking ass if you come in my chat on some bullshit. So I would just advise you, just don't do it. Just go on and hide off in the bushes like all the other trolls that ain't been engaging in the chat but watching silently from the bushes. What's up, trolls? How y'all back? Okay? Yeah, welcome back. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna have to plug this charger up. Y'all gonna have to bear with me because I think the real issue is not the charger. I do think it could possibly, maybe be the charge port on my phone. Now the damn adapter would fall way the fuck over there. You know what? Ancestors, I don't appreciate y'all joining the roast all extra early now. Cause this feel like some shit Elissa would do, and I hear you laughing in the 5D, sis, and that was not funny. Interrupting my live. I don't appreciate it. Now, anyway, but you know I love you. Yeah, bear with me because you might hear the little plug keep going off and on. I just need it to charge. Okay, do your job. Anyways, for those who want to support my channel, feel free to send your donations to my Cash App or Venmo, which is also scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And if you're watching from the YouTube app, it's also pinned in the chat. I did consider re-enabling the super chats and super stickers until I read the actual terms and conditions on one of the people that do that. And I was like, hell, fuck nah, it's gotten worse since before. I did, however, enable gifts. Apparently, that's a new feature on here. But for those who, normally when you go to a channel, you want to, throw a few dollars, whatever, in a super chat or a super sticker, or you're looking for a membership, here on my channel, I will not be re-enabling those because of the high percentage that YouTube takes per super chat, super sticker, as well as this damn near 60% that they allegedly take for memberships and people's information being leaked allegedly through joining memberships. So if you'd like to show your support through a donation, again, feel free to go on and drop that blessing right in my Cash App and Venmo. I know most people use Cash App. Some people use Venmo, so that's why I have it available. If you are an international subscriber or you don't have access to Cash App or Venmo, simply email me justdeeshow@gmail.com and I will send you the link to my PayPal and you can send your channel donations there. So thank you for supporting my channel. Now, for those who have not, what are you doing? Y'all be like, I want to hear the real uncensored, not the YouTube, TikTok, IG, low-key, sort of, might, maybe, could possibly be sort of censored, uncensored version of my channel. For the completely uncensored, and for all the watch parties, we will be doing a Pizzagate one very soon. And y'all got to get over to Rumble. All you got to do is sign up. It's free. It don't cost you shit. Just get on over to the Rumble at JustDeeShow. Click subscribe. Click follow. Just show your girl that you support the platforms. Because really, I'm going to be real with y'all, my YouTube DzPeeps. I don't plan on being on YouTube much longer. Okay? Because, Mr. Lay Your Head on My Pillow, looking as Leor Cohen and Jay-Z allegedly, but in the what, but buddies, bromance looking asses allegedly always be trying to come for my lies and trying to, fuck with censoring and shadow banning. So on Rumble, they don't do that. You can speak freely and openly, uncensored about real shit on Rumble. So y'all make sure to get over there and sign up, click follow, click subscribe, okay? And if you haven't done it, go do it right now. You got time. It don't even take that long. Just go over there and do that right now. And y'all make sure you hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Hit that motherfucker on the way in. And if you forget to hit it on the way in, then just hit it on the way out, okay? Thank you kindly. Now, for those who attended the live earlier, the readings live, shout out to all of y'all, by the way, that have been attending the psychic reading lives and the golden mantras pool. A couple of y'all have hit me up, and shout out to those of y'all that did book sessions today. Thank you so much. So I decided to extend the special. I'm just going to run this all week, and I'm going to advertise it every day. I'm editing a reel and an advertisement right now that will be posted later today. So I'm running a special offer for the private readings and the video consultations. Now the questions are the same: angel number 1111 donation. And the free readings for clarity, that's only for brand new subscribers, brand new viewers that have never asked a question. If you've already gotten multiple free questions, family, then going forward, when I do the free readings, you do need to pay your 1111 donation. And here's the thing, it's an angel number. It's a double angel number. That means double blessings. Why not just go on and drop your donation? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. If you don't drop the donation, I can't answer your question with the psychic reading. Now, if you're brand new, first time watching, first time engaging in the chat, I will give brand new viewers a free reading for their first time, only during the readings lives, because I be having way too much to talk about on the investigative research ones, and they be going longer than I be wanting to, because y'all know I deep dive and goes right into that rabbit hole. So I'm gonna keep those separate. Also, for those who are not, if you are on TikTok and Instagram, go follow me right now, because for the 15-minute readings, that's the platforms. Really, you need to be on Instagram. That's the platform where we will do the audio call for the 15-minute readings when you do book. For the video consultations, you will join me through a link that I will send you after you send your donation payment and we confirm the date and time. Once I actually set up the studio, then I will send you the link to join me on panel. You do not have to cam up. You can join on the avatar. You can join with no photo. Long as you are on there and you can hear me and I can hear you, boom, we're good. It will record live but private to YouTube. After our session, it'll be unlisted, which means that no one can see the live outside of anyone you give the link to. So you do get to keep the session. And a lot of times people like to do it because, like my consistent client, he likes to refer back to some things that we discuss when he books his next session to get extensive, more clarity and has more questions. Whatever it is that you want to discuss during your video consultation, we will do that. So just come prepared with what it is that you need clarity with, or that you have questions about, or whatever it is. And my time is yours for the length of time that you have booked your session. If there's no one scheduled right after you, and let's say I have open availability for like the next hour or two, you can extend. You do have to, send additional donations. So like, for instance, if you pay for 30 minutes and the 30 minutes is up and you still want to talk before we gonna continue, you got to send that donation to extend either an additional 30 minutes or an hour. And you'll see it because it'll be included on the live link. You'll actually see the full timestamp. That way, there's proof there, and then, StreamYard keeps all the videos anyhow. That way, if you ever need the link, I can just resend it to you. So the private consultations are very beneficial. I have been enjoying all of them. And again, shout out to everybody who has been booking already. Thank you. I do have open availability for later today, so anybody that listens to the live on the replay or that's in the chat right now, if you want to book a session for later today, let me know in the chat. Send your donation. If you pay right now, I will send you a DM as soon as we're done with the live, confirming. And you just let me know what day, what time, and I got you. So I'm going to keep the special going. So it's, and I'm just being real with y'all. We family. My normal prices are already below everybody else's because I'm a digital marketer, but I'm a marketer in real life, a marketing manager. So I know how to benchmark, and yeah. So my donation amounts, which are all angel numbers, are much lower than most people I know. Most people start their private readings not even on video at $250, and if you want to be on video, they start them readings at $500 a pop. So I'm giving y'all a huge discount because we family, but I want to run this special this week because I know it's the beginning of the month, people paying rent, people paying bills, but I want to give y'all an opportunity to be able to book a session so you can get that one-on-one time with me. And then if you want to continue, send your donation, or if you don't have it right now and it's like, okay, I want to continue this, we'll pick up where we left off if it's a few days later or a week later. And we can continue with your spiritual guidance. So the special right now is, instead of the 4444, which is the angel number for all the ancestors, your angels and spirit guides being with you and guiding and protecting you, it's 3333, because again, the most consistent angel numbers I see daily is 555 and 333, consistently multiple times a day, which is more and more letting me know there is a very abundant new beginning that is coming. So there is no need for me to fret about the challenges and circumstances. It is to call in what I want, believe that I deserve it, release it, let it go, trust that it's coming towards me, and then receive it. And I'm continuing to practice gratitude mantras. So these are also things that I can teach you in the video consultations. It's whatever you feel you need help and guidance in. My specialty, of course, is spiritual protection. Teaching you about the difference between religion and spirituality, love, career, what's coming towards me, generals, channeled ancestral readings, channeled psychic medium sessions, channeled childhood trauma. Definitely I specialize in assisting people with overcoming childhood trauma as it relates to sexual abuse, because most of us are survivors of sexual abuse, either as children or adults or both. Unfortunately, I'm both. But the blessing in that is that I have been in your shoes, so I know directly how you feel. I can give you the same guidance I received in each one of my counseling sessions with my therapist, my life coach, and the support groups that I joined, and my own just individual research, self-help and all of that. Also, with my readings, I do the go-to mantras, and as we've been seeing, it's been coming with a lot of messages and downloads. So, my goal as a high vibrational high priestess is to bring healing and clarity. And also a big part of my mission is to research and uncover the truth. Like I said, I've been doing this way before I ever had a YouTube channel. I've been on Facebook talking about all of this stuff for decades. Been investigating Jay-Z, Beyonce, Diddy, all of them, Clive, everybody, Lucian Gray, everybody. Technically since like the 90s on some real shit. I was that kid. I was that like preteen, teenager, always investigating, looking at history, looking at all the underground videos, people talking about blood sacrifice and all this shit. So this is something that has been an obsessive quest to find the truth, and not the truth behind the lies and all the deception. And where there is deception, there is truth, because the deception is there to block you from discovering the truth. So everything I'm doing is to uncover what's really going on. Let's expose it. What can we collectively do to come together to stop it? And then getting Forever Freedom by D launched so that I can provide a safe haven for the survivors. because that's what I wish I had when it happened to me. And I feel like all of us collectively using our skill set, like Cody definitely, you know, is going to be an amazing therapist and psychiatrist. So many different people have reached out to me. And thank you, by the way. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge those who have emailed me over this past year, asking me to join the cause and offering your skill set or your expertise, or your knowledge. As I am rebuilding my life, this is a very important mission for me to fulfill, because I know what it's like to be that kid. I know what it's like to be that teenager, and I know what it's like to be that young woman that you have to sit in silence, or you feel like, or are made to feel, or are even told to sit in silence and suppress that trauma, and it manifests in your chakras, and it manifests in disease. So my ultimate goal is to help bring healing, expose the truth, but also have moments like this where we roast and laugh and have a good kiki, because laughter and humor is the medicine for the soul. So for those that were asking about channeled ancestral sessions or channeled childhood trauma sessions, for this week only, I will allow you to book that at these sale prices. So now that's only for the 30-minute or 1-hour video consultation. The 15-minute private reading is an audio call, 15-minute reading, you know, whatever you want to discuss, whether a general, some people want to know about what's coming towards them in love, what's coming towards them in career, money, spirituality, whatever it is, we can discuss it. But I'm very strict about my time, because my time is money. So at that 15-minute mark, I'm gonna have to cut you off. Hey, yo, if you want to continue this, you got to send another donation, or just go ahead and book a 30-minute or a 1-hour if you feel like you might want to talk about something that's going to take longer than 15 minutes. It's just more beneficial to do the 30-minute. So the 30-minute is the angel number for new beginnings, 555-5555, which is a dual angelic blessing of brand new beginnings, usually in the areas of career, but also in the areas of love. And that usually signifies a raise, a promotion, a new job, or a new business. My goal is to get all of my brands launched, including my nonprofit, and Forever Freedom is going to be that. So again, for those that were inquiring about ancestral and childhood channeling sessions, DM me or email me for booking info. Definitely book your session. You can pay through Cash App or Venmo, PayPal. DM or email me after you pay. Let me know, hey D, I sent my donation. And thank you to those who have been following, you know, the very simple instructions without any issues. Thank you to those, because y'all will send your donation, then you'll email me or you'll DM me, hey D, I sent my donation. I want to book or schedule a 30-minute or a 1-hour. Once I receive it, as soon as I see it, I'll respond, send you the confirmation, boom. Now it's solidified. You let me know what day you're available. Let me know what time. We'll work together, pick a time, and unless I'm having a medical challenge, which does happen, I'll reach out to you and let you know, just like how I be rescheduling these, like, hey, I'm gonna have to push out the time. But either way, we will get it done on the day that you select. And then again, if there's no one booked right after you and you want to extend it, all you got to do is just, you know, send your donation to extend, and we can do that. So, all right. Again, Andrew, thank you. Neptune Pisces, good to see you. Neptune in the building. Good speaking with you earlier. Miss Williams, good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, give me a reason to bounce you. Look, because you know what to do. That's why I gave you that wrench, because I know you're going to handle that for real. No, we know you talking to the trolls. And the trolls know you talking to their ass too. Flambe them motherfuckers. Now, with that being said, let's get to this good old roast. I'm going to try to upload. I'm going to have to do the video files one at a time. Because, yeah, I was like, now... Ma'am, you know you don't talk like that. Stop it. I'm trying to see, did I screen record it? Hold up, because I may have forgotten to screen record it. Because I found it on this website when I was researching about Giovanni. You know, I'm finding out a whole lot about that. It's way more to that story than what's been told. But what I am going to do is put that in a video. I am going to edit it into a video instead of going into detail. Anytime a person is murdered on their birthday, according to the satanic calendar, that is a very high holiday event. It's a ritual. It's a sacrificial ritual. Like all the other satanic rituals I've shown you guys on the satanic calendar. I didn't know he was killed on his birthday, 2 days after the satanic holiday Marriage to the Beast on September 7th. Oh, I'm deep diving into that full-on investigation. Because the more I research Jaguar, I see now why you ran off my panel every time I brought that calendar on screen. Maybe it's possible that guilt was overwhelming you and you just couldn't deal with seeing that, allegedly. Because while this is a roast, it's still about the truth. And the whole him interning for Jay-Z at Rock Nation. If you had a premonition of your son being taken, why would you leave your son, period, at that hotel? That's question number one. Number two, why after this court, and this is according to this article. Article says you allegedly left, and after you left, a bunch of dudes pulled up. Then all of a sudden they fighting. He brandishes a gun, puts it back, which that don't even make sense, because why you gonna pull it out if you ain't gonna use it? I mean, everybody in the hood knows that shit. Especially you brag about training your sons on how to use self-defense, fuck it, guns. I'm not doing all this extra bullshit censoring when I have a goddamn uncensored channel. Fucking a gun. Why would you pull that shit out if you're not gonna use it? That's number one. And then the dude shoots back and unfortunately takes him out. But according to the article, it says he was shot multiple times. That sounds like a sacrifice, allegedly, in my opinion. See, I never wanted to believe that. In fact, I got pissed off when other people said that. I got highly pissed off when Courtney Burgess, Uncle Ruku, don't trust them new niggas looking ass, said that bullshit. Because I've lost 5 babies in miscarriage. So I never thought it was cool to, say some shit about somebody if it's not true. But the more I research, it's questionable if it could be true, which would be absolutely horrible. So I'm honestly researching in the hopes that it is not true. Because if it is, jail definitely ain't gonna be the only thing you're gonna have to worry about spiritually. Because that's a pledge you make in the Church of Satan. Like, I've researched this shit. The witches in these satanic temples, they do that as a pledge to Lucifer and Satan. So that's, it's gonna be a deep dive. It's definitely going to be a deep dive, and I'm going to be doing more reactions to Sam Jr.'s interviews. Thank y'all to everybody that's been sending me information as well, because I be in these YouTube streets, but I don't be in these YouTube streets like some of y'all, because I be having a whole lot of shit going on. So when y'all see information, if it's legit, now here's the thing, don't send me no bullshit that's clickbaity ass videos, because first of all, it makes my ass itch. And with what I got going on back there, I don't need my goddamn ass itching. So don't send me bullshit links that's just the clickbaity AI ass videos where it's some random woman or man talking damn near robotically, and I know this is some AI generated bullshit, I'm gonna immediately click that off because that's not a credible source. Send me something from a credible source. Somebody who actually, like Sam Jr., been around her, knows her, not one of these hating ass. And can I please, DzPeep, can I please just be raw and uncensored and real for a moment on my own channel? I love y'all so much. But if y'all don't stop trying to get me to go on these real rejects of YouTube and these Jaguar Wright Garbage Pail Clan members YouTube, I'm not going on nobody's channel for free no more. You will pay me for my time. If you want 30 minutes, you're going to pay me at least $500, and that's very cheap. And that's just me doing you a favor. Anyone who wants to talk to D is coming to D's channel. Or you can hit me offline if you have access to me offline. Okay? I'm not going on nobody's channels. I'm not going on Tiggle Bitties like Two Titties. I'm not going on No Nuts. I'm not going on Ralph the Mushmouth. I'm not going on Maggie the Black Owl. I'm not going on Natanya Rubin. Fuck Sean Atwood and the entire Atwood crew. Yes, I said it. Fuck y'all during this good old roast. All you racist area motherfuckers, that's on behalf of all of my ancestors that built this country. Fuck all of y'all. Or as Kendrick Lamar so eloquently said years ago, fuck your ethnicity. If you were affiliated with the Aryan Nation, sir, your ass is a closeted racist, which would explain why the fuck Shane thought he could do that white supremacist condescending fuck shit. And I don't even fuck with Maggie no more, but I still fuck with not you fucking over no black women on her platform. So fuck all of y'all during this good old roast. I said what I said and don't give a damn. Ain't even never heard of goddamn Sean Atwood until Jaguar made me aware of his ass. As far as I'm concerned, you ain't shit, so I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. It's a roast, goddamn it. All of y'all can kiss my black ass with y'all tongue out and tell me how the fuck it tastes, racist motherfuckers. And I don't even fuck with Jaguar, but when I think about that as a melanin female, y'all really did use her for clickbait and then just showed your racist asses on Maggie's channel and then had the audacity to bring Rocco Fowler with his hillbilly banjo playing motherfucking ass. Now, look, Odell, I know y'all asses is watching my channel right now. I'm gonna give you your props because my nigga, that short is still funny as fuck. And yes, if it pops up in my feed of shorts, I will still click on it and watch it. Just like they shifted so I could walk by. Funny is goddamn funny. Rocco Fowler, fuck you with no lube, you nasty motherfucker. Because I heard about what you did to them teenage girls. It was funny how Sean Atwood had your motherfucking ass on his channel. How the fuck did Sean Atwood find out about a meth head from Missouri? Ooh, Mr. I was pushing weight. But we supposed to believe that the shit they said about your ass is just a bunch of lies, sir? Allegedly. But you had Rocco Fowler on your shit? And your producer's racist? I think I gotta roast y'all. Let me flambe y'all motherfucking asses for a minute. I'll get back to Jaguar. Who has a producer for a YouTube channel where you sitting your ass in your home on green screen? It's not a syndicated show, sir. See, I had to do the research on you, and when I found out you were a part of the Aryan Nation, I did not even expose that on my channel at that time, out of respect for Jaguar, because at the time I still respected and supported her. That's the only reason this is just now coming out on Just D Show. Because even though she was fucked up to me, I was loyal to her. Okay? Sir, I saw you was a skinhead, Sean Atwood. So Maggie was just the token nigga for you to look like you were diverse. And then Jaguar was the trending subject for clickbait to get the views up, because you knew she was clout chasey thirsty. You knew she was parched to have views, because, I mean, we've had conversations offline. She targets the largest platforms and does interviews on them. And y'all pay her. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Get your money. To anybody, get your money. It's not about that. But Jaguar, if you remember, before the events of February 9th, you and I had a conversation through Instagram where I told you to be careful of Paperwork Party TV and Sean Atwood, and you snapped on me for the first time ever. You know, that's troll behavior, telling me to watch out for people I've known longer than you. Baby, I am just as skilled, if not more, than you in the spiritual realm. And I saw that day that Paperwork let all them people on his platform yell and curse you out. I was screen recording for Stone Paxton. The same way you would know DZ would send me to platforms to screen record for y'all. Never told y'all that till now. It was told to me through him and other content creators that allegedly Paperwork set you up because he was tired of you being on his platform and talking over him and taking over his shit. So that was allegedly intentional. Who was bringing the comments up on the screen? See, on StreamYard, you have to tap show. So he wasn't on panel with you, but he was on the studio, tapping away and watching them drag you for filth. Because he knew all that low vibrational energy. It sounded like a bunch of old ass geriatric hyenas yelling and screaming and cursing. Oh, I'm roasting all of y'all tonight, not just Jaguar, because it's been a while. And I've been hearing that these YouTube streets still been having Just D Show in their mouths. And I don't even fuck with y'all. I don't come to your panels. I don't come to your channels. I don't fuck with you. But y'all stay watching me, and that's cool. Go on and watch. Go on and watch and support the channel. While you watching, just go on and send a, Cash App. Go on and send your offering. Y'all be going to them churches with all them fucking pedophiles and rapists putting all your goddamn money in that offering plate. So just go on and put a blessing offering in the Cash App. You know you want to. Because y'all tune in because you low-key. I know y'all laughing right now, even though you act like I'm your enemy. Can we be very clear? Just D Show was loyal. It was Jaguar that chose to fuck over everybody. You went off on Mr. Let Go. What the hell did Mr. Let Go do? Shit, family, y'all remember when she had us pull up on Mr. Let Go? And we pulled up when she did the live with him. He was nice. You had that man going the fuck off on you. Just like, I ain't gonna lie though, when you did that shit to Rocco Fowler, that was props. That was to the ancestors because he deserved that shit, Rocco on there talking about, all hail the Confederate flag. Bitch, take your ass to the north side of Omaha and say that shit. Where Malcolm X was from. For those of y'all ignorant motherfuckers that didn't know that shit. Yes, my hometown is where Malcolm X is from. Talking about that Confederate flag bullshit. Because it do be, not everybody, but there do be some races in small towns in Missouri because they ignorant as fuck. They the ancestors of other ignorant motherfuckers that used to lynch our ancestors. But see, the ancestors y'all lynch, they living through Just D. You feel me? They not with the shit. They will visit you at night in your sleep. You can't lock up an ancestor. You can't arrest an ancestor. They gonna beat your ass in the middle of the night during the witching hour. That's when all demonic activities transpires, because that's when all the witches and warlocks start doing all they praises and hell Satan and shit. All they dumbass shit. So Rocco Fowler, I heard you ain't been sleeping well with your fucking banjo. I heard that rubber chickens wasn't your friends, sir, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you look, what's understood don't need to be spoken, but those of us that know what the fuck that means, you know what the fuck that means. Nasty motherfucker. There is a cold place in hell for you. Neptune, I just thought of something. It's funny how Jaguar always records her phone conversations, but she didn't record the phone conversation when she threatened Goomba. Oh, I'm pretty sure she did. She's notorious for illegally recording everybody and then airing this shit on YouTube for content, not realizing your ass can go to jail for that shit. It's finna be so many more lawsuits. Let's see. We've got Parham versus Combs coming up on the 14th. Oh, and the lawsuit you were named in where Diddy is suing Peacock and what is it, NBC Universal, and I believe Sean Atwood was named. It was funny how everything I told you about Sean Atwood and Paperwork Party manifested. I told you Paperwork was gonna turn on you. I heard y'all fell out. Not too long after you did the bullshit on February 9th. I told you that Sean Atwood was going to throw you under the bus because I synced it with a T on the end. I said, oh, they're going to confront him and he's going to throw you under the bus. I saw that motherfucker delete the shit in the 5D, and family, did that white Aryan motherfucker not delete all of that black content and only left a few videos on his damn channel after he got named in that lawsuit with her? I tried to warn you and you got upset. And the next thing I know, a few days later, you pulled a fucking bullshit ambush that I also saw in the 5D because I fucking fell asleep. Moving around by myself. Bleeding and all. This is what happens. See, people think D is all love and light. She's naive. She's green. The silent people that sit back and watch everything and don't hardly ever talk, and when we do, is very powerful. Them the ones you need to watch, because we know way more than you think we know, and you ain't even gonna never know what the fuck we know about your ass, or who we know who knows about your ass, who's connected to you. And it is always the ones closest to you, including the ones you fuck sometimes. Erica Mena was right when she said that shit about goddamn Rich Dollars. And a plant is a plant is a plant is a plant, whether that plant is cannabis, a fern, artificial, water soluble, or biodegradable. A plant is a plant is a plant. I don't know why the fuck you thought you were the only one spiritually inclined when you kept coming to me for spiritual protection and prayers. And even though you're in a dark place, I have actually still been praying for your healing because you need it. Them demons been really fucking with you a lot. There's about to be a funeral. It's somebody very close to you. And this person was on panel with you on February 9th. It's going to be a tragic transition. And I'm already seeing that they're going to be trapped in between dimensions. Y'all should have been more careful in your spell work. When my ancestors told you to stop, when that young man that channeled me told y'all to stop, in that dining room and in the living room when you were using him as a medium, he channeled me and showed me what y'all were doing. When he tried to run away, you should have let him go. When he told you to stop, I saw the angel of death there already. They're taking 3. Why do you think the message of repent keeps coming to you? Your son said it. Your entourage. All of y'all. This is something you guys attracted. And the person closest to you, I saw their funeral. And I do believe it's going to happen, if not by the end of the year, before the end of the year. I don't think this person's going into 2026. I've seen funerals since I was 8 years old. I've never seen a funeral that did not happen. I just saw my aunt's funeral 3 days before she passed. I saw it 2 months ago, and I saw it a couple of years ago. Because my cousin, she reminded me. She said, I remember when you told me, every time you told me. Craft practicing witches, sisters of light, mothers of darkness, grandmothers. Your pyramids are crumbling. Babylon has fallen. London Bridge has fallen. Sumer is going to be judged. That's, y'all think that y'all the only ones that knew this shit? You think I didn't know what God you were communicating with? Some of you have sacrificed your loved ones willingly, and some of you have done it unbeknownst to you. You should definitely pray over your family every day. And pray over those that you call family, those you call bro and sis, initiates, apprentices, trainees. Old gospel song said, where do you stand? Who's on the Lord's side? A lot of y'all been on demon time, and guess what? The angel of death is coming to collect. Already has been. That old school song, when I see the blood, I will pass over you. All of that has roots in Freemasonry and Satanism. The Most High God in heaven does not ever require a blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice concept comes from the Church of Satan, founded by founded by Aleister Crowley, now ran by the followers of Anton LaVey. You take communion. This is my flesh. Eat of my flesh. Okay, there's a much deeper meaning to that in Satanism. This is my blood. Drink my blood. There's a much deeper meaning to that in Satanism. And these are the things that you people, yourself included, Jaguar, follow. these people that are always flashing the symbolism. See, you've made the whole world believe that you are a whistleblower against Jay-Z and Diddy, but according to a lot that I'm discovering in my investigation of all of you, you appear to allegedly be an active and willing participant. So when I came across this video of you speaking like a valley girl, and you don't even speak like that, I was like, this must be one of the other demons personifying, because I know Legion is attached to your ass. That's why I keep praying for you. Honestly, spiritually, all jokes aside, that is why I do pray for you, because I see Legion still attached to you. I also saw the Baphomet over your third eye. You've gone completely dark. You know, when I saw high vibrational energy, when I was reviewing your song "Look at Me" on the Dynamite Network, because that's part of my investigation as it pertains to both of your sons, and the accusations and, you know, the lawsuits. You were singing from a 963 hertz. That's why the frequency was elevated. You have the ability to do that, but you've for some reason gone dark. You said you wanted to go out like Queen Latifah on Set It Off. Why would you want to die in tragedy when you know what happens to your soul when you die in tragedy? I think the best thing for you and Sam is for you to pursue your healing. Because I'm serious. I saw you in Jaya. I did. And I saw 3 other people die. And you weren't able to go to their funerals. I'm just saying. What I hope for everybody, honestly, based off of what I've been seeing, I hope all of y'all choose to heal. I'm so serious. I can't even be mad at the bullshit y'all did no more. Because it was divinely orchestrated. That was God doing that for a divine purpose. But based off what I keep seeing, it's finna be devastating for multiple families. Because it's not just ancestors. I mean, there's so much spiritual imbalance that is being balanced by the angelic order. Y'all don't understand. That's why I chose the 144 number for the 1 hour sessions. The 144,000 representation is balancing earth in other realms with light and dark. The true chosen win in the end. We win always. But those of y'all that have chosen to go dark, if you don't repent right now, which means to turn away from, your soul will be forever lost, eternally. You won't get it back this time. There's no more reincarnating on earth. Because when the angels like that are in Revelations of 4 angels that are holding up this planet, when the trumpet sounds and they are given permission to let go, this earth is destroyed. That's why there's so many other earths. Why do you think so many celebrities that are wealthy are traveling out of space? They know what's about to happen. When it comes to this good and evil, it's very real. Spiritual warfare is very real. This is not a conspiracy theory like all the people on Facebook tried to call me for years. Funny how every last one of y'all that called me a conspiracy theorist back in 2011, 2013, and 2014 have all hit me up in the DMs, both on Instagram and Facebook, asking me, D, what's coming next? We thought you were crazy. Everything you said has happened. I am a real psychic. It's not a game. If I see it, it's about to manifest. Period. Whether it's good or bad, it's going to manifest. If I tell you to go and get checked for cancer, it's because I already feel that in you. If you're exhibiting symptoms, yo, you need to go to the doctor. Have him do an ultrasound. My gifts are very real. My premonitions are very real. And they're extremely vivid and they're extremely on point. This is also why people tend to book with me and extend their consultations. Because I'm connected directly to source. I don't, as much as I know of the dark, I have studied it to conquer it. The dark has been trying to conquer. You have never conquered me. I'm speaking spiritually. It always comes for the chosen, the true chosen. Many false prophets will come in my name. Since when does a dark witch profess to be religious? You went on 2 Weeks channel last year and told the whole world that the reason you knew that Beyonce was a dark witch was because it takes one to know one. And then me, you, and Dr. Megan McGlover had that discussion about how everyone are witches, which in my opinion, every human being is a witch because you are both human and divine, period. And either your intentions are of the divine God, that of light, and not Luciferian, the actual Most High God, or it's of the God of deception, the God of this earth. There's no straddling the fence. Either you're on God's side or you're not. We're living out the tribulation in real life. We're living out revelations every day. God ain't playing with all y'all back and forth. And Jaguar, you were chosen by God and you chose the wrong side. So you motherfucking right. I'm going to roast the fuck out your ass and laugh my ass off at the dumb shit. And then with my investigations, I'm going full throttle. Because I'm going to find the truth. I'm not believing. I'm going to be real. No disrespect to Jonathan Hay and the rest of y'all that might be real truth tellers, but on some real shit, I don't 100% believe none of y'all. I'm listening to y'all stories and comparing it to the shit that I've been researching before I ever had a YouTube channel. Now, so far, Jonathan Hay's stories line up. I have not found any cracks in any of the stories that he's told yet. I am very interested to know if there were photos taken at the Jay-Z party where you said you saw that Jay-Z had a gigantic Baphomet statue inside of the venue at the party. Again, why does one need a Baphomet tattoo at a fucking music party? Are we worshiping Baphomet? Or is what's going on there? What's going on, Jigga? Is you jiggling with the Baphomet? You know those satanic sexual rituals that on the satanic calendar say sexual sacrifice, animal and or human, and the Baphomet metaphysically represents both animal and human, both male and female. A lot of y'all be into that bestiality shit. I'm not. That's disgusting to me. It makes me want to vomit the very thought of it. To each their own. But just what type of activities were going on at music events and parties that require a gigantic Baphomet statue? Jay-Z, didn't you say last year, oh, all these accusations are weighing on me and my family? Why are people calling me a Satanist? Well, maybe, just maybe, having a fucking gigantic Baphomet statue at a goddamn party could possibly be the reason people in these social media streets are accusing you, sir, of allegedly being a Satanist. Not to mention your Black Brotherhood, the ground organizations for promoting allegedly Satanism. And that photo of you, sir, see, I forgot to download that goddamn photo of you looking right at the camera inside of a Masonic temple in full Masonic gear. And you did brag about how you're allegedly a 33rd degree Mason. To each their own. Do your thing. Pledge who you want to pledge. I don't give a fuck. Just be honest. You know what, Jay-Z? I think the whole world will respect you more if you just came out and admitted I am an Aleister Crowley bottom bitch. You was grabbing the mango. You was grabbing the mangoes. Power bottom, Lord. That's the Power Bottom rendition by Just D Show. Nobody has permission to record my vocals. Nick Mountain Goat Productions don't be recording shit else I say or do or sing. Baby, you can and will be served in the UK. Okay? Just putting that out there. But nah, for real. I heard a lot of y'all. And then fucking Young Thug on Instagram acting like he spread some, you know, fucking prolific truth. Talking about, just so y'all know, y'all favorite rappers be taking D and giving it. Nigga, we been knowing that shit since the 90s, because allegedly that's when the rumors started about Clive and Jay-Z and Diddy. They said that allegedly the reason why Clive put Diddy on is because Diddy was on them knees, allegedly, you know, begging him, please. Or maybe he was doing the thugnificent, you know, homies over hoes, do the homemade booty bumping dance like he was doing with Usher on that video. Ooh, Diddy was good and bent over. Y'all remember that shit? I wish I could share screen to show that damn video on YouTube. I'm going to have to screen record it and upload it so we can laugh and kiki and give my reaction. I think we should do that later on today. What y'all think? Then I can extend the roast, because sir, the way you and Usher, Mr. We used to wake up and fight over the Frosted Flakes looking ass, the way you and Usher was booty bumping, but in the what looking ass, Butters looking ass. I said but in the what? I said but in the what? You like to do it in the butt? In my butt? You want to do it in my butt? Oh yeah. Not me. Don't ever go nowhere near my ass, ever. I might have to throat punch you if you do. Way too much going on back there. That's a hell fuck no. That's a super hard limit. Stay the fuck away. But I know for you men, that's where y'all, you know, you stick your finger in a nigga ass giving him head, he's gonna scream like a bitch. I'm just saying. That's where y'all pleasure zone is at. So I get why y'all like it in the ass. Ain't nothing wrong. Look, if you like to do what you like to do with who you like to do it with, just be safe. You know, I'd say wrap it up for sure. But I'm just saying, it was alleged, Diddy. In the 90s, they was saying that allegedly you had bent over and got on your knees begging Clive, please. And then allegedly you got signed. And guess who else got signed and put on? Vasal Benford, who I never heard of until Stone Paxton, you know, graced my channel. Just being honest, never heard of either one of them. You know, family, did any of y'all ever find the video where Angie Stone said Stone's name? I was trying to find that when he first came into my chat, like when we were first aligned, when he was first being fake supportive. I had been trying to find that video for quite some time. I can't find it. Because see, I'm investigating like every single person that's come across my platform over this past year. In case y'all didn't know, I'm investigating all of y'all. Because I don't believe what the majority of y'all have said. Okay, so nobody else could find it. Because I'm trying to told you, I couldn't find it. And I was following Angie on YouTube before I was following her on Instagram. I can't find the video. So, you know, it just makes me wonder, were all of these people allegedly on Jay-Z's payroll? Lamisha, Shroomisha, That was a nickname we had came up with when me and Odell came up with that shit. That was funny. Well, no, it was me, Odell, and Jaguar. Anyways, Shermisha, Lamisha, Alize Jenkins, and then Adria, she Diddy Pimp, just blatantly showing all the weed, her and Courtney Burgess looking like Faison Love looking ass trying to pimp a old hoe is just, in 2025, y'all, I just don't think, with all the virtual and the AI, I just think, Adria, it's time for you to retire that thing. Go on and put that panocha up. Because we know that thing it's been tried and true. Whether rain, sleet, or snow, that thing has been tried and true. I would retire. And if you want a sugar daddy, Courtney Burgess was sitting there looking like he was ready to sop you up in mustard and, pickle relish and shit. All these people, Ariel Mitchell Kidd, the alleged mistress, the other alleged Becky with the good hair. I really do feel like Leora Cohen was the first alleged Becky with the good hair. I have a feeling that Beyonce maybe could have possibly walked in on Leora and Jay-Z, possibly having a DSL, one in the pink, one in the stink type of bromance moment, because Jay-Z does have them DSLs. Don't get it twisted. Whether he looks like Joe Camel meets Donkey Kong, for a man who just wants some sloppy toppy by another man, all he's gonna look at is some DSLs. But the way Leora was so lovingly laying on your shoulder, Jay-Z, you got some explaining to do, okay? Because wasn't you supposed to have been with your mail order bride, Beyonce, at that time? It looked like you... did you bust his cherry? I've been wondering. Because it just gave some... He was submissed. Not just made that shit up. He was submissed with triple T's. Because it looked like he busted a good nut. When a dude gets a good sloppy toppy, you might have, spit or swallowed. And he gets to just let all of it out. That's what it looked like on Leora Cohen's face as he lovingly laid his head upon your shoulder. Lay your head on my pillow, looking ass. So wouldn't that be something if maybe Jaguar could possibly have proof of that alleged relationship? Wouldn't it be something if in the Kim Porter files, allegedly, if there was evidence of such alleged relationships? Because they said that allegedly it was Diddy and Jay-Z. Somebody rockin', knocking the boots, looking asses, homies over hoes activity. And allegedly it was Diddy and Clive, and allegedly it was Leora, and allegedly, Diddy and Jay-Z, and allegedly a whole threesome. To each their own. I'm openly bisexual. I have engaged in the indulgence of adult films that involve people of the same sex, she-males and futanari. So to each their own. Nothing against it. Not at all. What I'm saying, sirs, live in your truths, okay? Live in your alleged truths, because this shit's been being said about y'all for decades. This is why when Jaguar was so passionately whistleblowing You guys, I was so supportive because she was saying all the same shit I've been talking about. And then it was brought to my attention. D, how do you know she wasn't following you on Facebook all these years? I wouldn't know that because she's the queen of... I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've never heard of the word troll before Jaguar. I literally had to ask people, what the fuck does troll mean as it pertains to YouTube? So, I mean, I don't, you know, venture into those areas of YouTube. I follow other psychics and other readers, other spiritualists, you know. People of a higher vibration, you feel me? So all this troll shit didn't ever exist on my channel, because when y'all go look at my channel, you see what my content's been about. Oh, and by the way, I've edited every single video on my channel. Every single video. Under the shorts and video section, that's D. Every video on the live, shuffling the butt, that's all me. Okay? Family, do y'all think it's just a coinky-dink that on October 20th, which is also during the preparation for All Hallows Eve, according to the Satanic Ritual Calendar, do y'all think it's a coinky-dink that right after I was sharing screen and exposing Jay-Z's connection to Aleister Crowley and his Do As Thou Wilt clothing line, that suddenly Jaguar popped in my chat love bombing me immediately? If y'all think that was a coinky-dink, put the number 1 in the chat. If you think that's some bullshit and these motherfuckers could have, might, maybe, possibly have sent that woman to my channel to orchestrate this entire situation, put a 3 in the chat. I want to know what y'all think. Let me get in my funky Dineva voice. Is it me, or was this whole shit a scheme set up, not by Todd, but by Jay-Z to have Jaguar come to the whole entire YouTube with all the bullshit? I'm starting to think that might, maybe, could possibly be it. Because she did say he starts little fires and let everybody else put them out. Seemed like Jaguar, he been using your ass for fires. Okay, so it ain't just me. Okay. Oh, I know, Andrew. I'm waiting on this mobile browser to just suddenly reload and kick me out the studio, and then I'll come right back and keep saying the shit I'm fucking saying. Y'all can kiss my black ass. Thinking you finna censor me. That's why the fuck I keep telling y'all to get on Rumble. They don't do that shit over there. That way, if YouTube do be on some fuck shit, just get on. Comment to come up on the screen. Guess what time it is? 222. Y'all dumb motherfuckers, I keep telling you, you not prepared for my spiritual protection. That's the ancestors letting me know we got your back, D. 222 on the clock. Angel number 4, balance, harmony, divine protection. Jay-Z. One thing I'm going to say about Jaguar, when she said you going to be forced to respond, she was right. This motherfucker has a brand new lawsuit. Y'all got to come back tonight because we going to do the live about all of this. Jay-Z has a new lawsuit that's about to be scheduled in November. This lawsuit includes him with many other high elite financial moguls, as y'all like to call them. The accusations involve human trafficking, child abuse, child sexual abuse of minors and adults, all alleged, but these are the charges. RICO, sex trafficking with the intent of prostitution, an even worse charge than what Diddy just went through in federal court. Oh, and guess what? guess who's also linked to this Jay-Z lawsuit? Oh, I got some piping hot fucking tea. So y'all gotta make sure you come back tonight, because that live is definitely gonna be lit. He said, did you see my prior comment roasting Rocco? No, I need to scroll up because I think I skipped. Yeah, I did. I didn't mean to. I skipped. Oh, damn, there's a lot of people's comments I missed. Y'all forgive me. Give me a second, because y'all know when I gets to going. He said, and why Sean always enjoyed having Rocco Fowler on his... Thank you! Just like why the fuck did Sean keep having Courtney Burgess? See, Jaguar, because I know y'all ass is watching. Remember when I told you that? I said, sis, think about it. He has all of your enemies on his shit all the time. He has everybody on there that you don't fuck with. I'm surprised he didn't have Trashy K on there. Hell, for all I know, he did, because I heard that they was allegedly in cahoots behind closed doors against your ass too. Allegedly. So I'm just saying, people was talking about you and Sean Atwood allegedly having what they say, a child birthing farms or some bullshit, child breeding farms, and that allegedly kids be getting sold and shit, allegedly. Wow. I knew. Everybody back home knew who the fuck that motherfucker was. If you ever lived in, worked, or knew people from Independence, Missouri, you knew who the fuck Rocco Fowler was. Everybody did, because he was the one that would get on with them fucking fake ass anonymous goddamn mask and shit. And then when he got caught up for that bullshit he did to them girls. See, now that I know the full details of that story, now everything that was happening to him during that time and what he was doing on Facebook makes sense. That's why the fuck he took on that persona of the mask, because your ass was found guilty of raping teenage girls. Now, I'm going to say allegedly, but you were found guilty of that, sir. Not adult women, teenage girls. So now we have to ask ourselves, why the fuck did Sean Atwood have that nasty, racist motherfucker on his goddamn channel? Not once, not twice, multiple times. I tried to tell you that shit, Jaguar. You didn't want to hear me. Turns out I was fucking right. Like, you really fucked up with the fuck shit you've done to everybody this year, bro. Not just me. And then the audacity for you and Grace to try to tell me what I need to look out for and what ain't about to work out for me and what ain't fit. I'm like... They must not know about me. How many times did I tell people, you're not spiritually prepared to deal with my spiritual protection when you decide to start doing oppositional bullshit? Not only did Sean Atwood turn on you, he publicly embarrassed you, allowing that shit with Rocco Fowler, allowing Courtney Burgess to repeatedly come on his platform and drag you for filth, the same way Paperwork let all them people drag you for filth and didn't stop it, and rather it just sat right the fuck there and let it happen. Just a whole bunch of people joining the damn StreamYard link to just do nothing but sheer chaos. For real, it sounded like a million fucking hyenas. I couldn't even hardly scream. I told Stone, I said, I can't keep listening to this shit here. I said, I screen recorded as much as I could. That shit was horrible. I told you both of them was gonna turn on you. Nah, that's my boots on the ground. These motherfuckers are serving allegedly, all commentary on my channel is alleged outside of my real life experience. I have been hearing in these YouTube streets that allegedly these people are on his fucking payroll. Including Ariel. Why the fuck you think all her clients keep losing their fucking cases? No, I represent the victims, Jaguar, and I'd appreciate if you'd keep my name out of your mouth. Bitch, how about you win a goddamn case, raggedy hoe? You're not for melanin people. You're for whoever pays you the most. You want them easily bought hoes. And Ariel, what's all this media hype about you allegedly being caught leaving a hotel with Senora Camel Lips? Allegedly. And that this happened, allegedly, right after the diddler got arrested. Why the fuck ain't none of your victims won their cases? Why they all losing their case? And I had said that lady name wrong. It was Sarah Rivers that's appealing the RICO and sex charges. Now Jay-Z finna be sued for much worse. Facing a minimum of 20 years. Minimum. Didn't I fucking call it last year when I told y'all that 2025 was going to be the year of uncovering? I said Jay-Z's already being investigated. Him and Beyonce and Drake and Kanye and Russell and Ashton, Will and Jada for show. And allegedly the Jenners and all of them. All these people are allegedly being investigated. But I told y'all, I said they're going to end up arresting Jay-Z first and then Beyonce. Because they're going to leave her for the kids. Oh, and J-Lo. You finna go to jail. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because they gonna detain you for everything. And they detaining you for everything. You about to lose your job because you trifling. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Orange is finna be your new black real soon, J-Lo. Natanya's gonna get her justice. However, they gonna pull some shit out on Natanya. I definitely 100% believe Natanya Rubin was shot in the face. The story though, I heard there was way more to it. We're gonna see how it plays out. Either way, she's gonna get her justice. She deserves it. You shoot a motherfucker in the face, I mean, you should be thanking God that she did become super religious, because most people would be exacting poetic justice immediately. You do some shit like that. Jaguar. Can you explain in 2023 why you called your ex Gerald, aka Goomba, 5011 times, leaving a billion psychotic sounding voicemails threatening for his mother to be chopped up and for his new girlfriend and her children to be raped and bullets put in their head? As I was studying Look At Me's lyrics, it gave me a whole different perspective of that song now. It's still an amazing song. I do love the song. Not gonna front. I love that performance. That entire performance on the Dynamite Network was actually dynamite. You haven't performed like that since. And listening to it now, taking away the admiration I once had for you, you need to stop smoking them cigarettes, because you was really struggling to hit the high octaves that before were effortless for you. You got to stop smoking them damn cancer sticks, bro. That shit's fucking with your voice horribly. It's a great performance, but I heard it because I had on different, speakers this time. I was like, she's straining like real bad, and you ain't even got to do that shit if you just stop smoking cigarettes. But however, that song, Computer Red, put another bullet in their heads, kill them all till they're dead. Then the next one, put another chemical in their head, hang them high, get them high. Now, I always thought that was a song for Giovanni. Being sacrificed. In all the other ones, like you said, y'all wrote that right after Nipsey Hussle. There's so many in hip hop. Pac, everybody. Eazy-E, everybody. But after hearing the Goomba, which I'm gonna play those. That's all of this is part of the roast and the investigation. After hearing the shit you said to Goomba, I was like, okay, so now do I need to reconsider the lyrics, the meaning of this song to be a low-key alleged confession, like when Beyonce put the black and blue shit in the Daughter song, which a lot of us have theorized that allegedly could maybe be about the other Becky with the good hair, the other alleged mistress, Kathy White and Blue Ivy, allegedly, possibly be her biological daughter. Beyonce has an amazing talent as a performer. Notice I said performer, not singer. There's a difference between a person who performs and a person who sings and a person who sings. And you feel them in your soul when they sing. Shout out to Bree Will. She's a singer. Like the first time I heard that woman sing, it touched my soul. Like literally. I admire those types of artists. Someone who becomes a Hollywood, let me just say it on my uncensored channel, whore image of one, allegedly, is not someone I would ever want my future daughter to look up to. Ever. This ratchet, ignorant shit y'all on. And I look back at like Queen Latifah, Missy Elliott, Lil' Kim, MC Light, Real MCs, Salt and Pepper, all of them. Hell, even Aaliyah. They just had a certain level of class. And now it's all this promoting, men in the industry cheating, and the women stay and complain. I wish I would. I guarantee you I won't ever. I would never be Beyonce bitter about the next bitch. I'm going to take her from your ass, first of all, because I like pussy too. It's going to be a lot easier for me to get her from you. And then I'm going to leave you with her. Like, I'm going to take her from you, and then me and her leaving. And you can go on and be a whore and be single. I feel like that's just more of an empowered move than crying in a song about a man cheating on you. Take the bitch from him, hell. If you got game, and you can do it. Just saying. Just saying. Let me scroll back up to catch the rest of these comments right quick. No, he's definitely, apparently he's now a white supremacist. He technically, allegedly, always had been. Yeah. Because at one point, Cody, you could share that when you feel like it, but they definitely know each other. Toinette, good to see you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Good to see you too. Yeah. Yep. Seriously. Oh, Charlie, good to see you. You know what? I'm not finna deny or confirm any names until it happens, and then I'll confirm. But you might be warm with that guess. Good to see you, Chelsea. Thank you so much, my love, for tuning in. Wait, Andrew said, I know one thing I don't want to hear Maggie sing. You know what, Andrew? It's the shade. I noticed, Andrew, you've been getting spicy. Andrew been getting spicy, lady. I ain't even mad at it. Oh my God. Jalen, good to see you, family. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I never found that shit, for real. Please note, family, if the audio goes out, it's because D is using the JC word. Like, I don't know, Mr. Lay your head on my pillow. Looking ass ain't damn watching. I know your ass is watching. Fuck all of y'all. Live in y'all truth. If you like dick, like young Thug was caught himself snitching, and you know Young Thug snitches be getting stitches. Just cause your ass was in prison and you allegedly an informant, nigga, you ain't supposed to be telling, like, you lost the whole hood code. Hell, even on Boondocks, Riley broke it down. He was like, most, federal agents and informants are people that's in the industry. It be females that's informants too. Hell. A girl on Instagram talking about, just so y'all know, most of your favorite rappers be giving dick and take it to Nick. Was you just born? You thought we didn't know that? Maybe you just found out because now you sober. You found out, you fucked around and found out literally in jail. Yeah, I know your ass is somebody's good bitch because you love wearing dresses. You should have did your cosplay. See, one thing I feel like all couples should do is a little role play. Dress up, get a little kinky, get some BDSM gear with your little sexy outfits, fuck on the balcony, fuck on the beach, fuck outside. Just, be fruitful and multiply. Oh, bars, song, trademark, and don't try to copy it. But for real. Jonathan Hayes told on a couple of interviews, he said that allegedly Rayford, aka Brandy's little brother, allegedly was the cook in the cuckold. Allegedly between you and your mail-ordered bride. Because I don't think you and Beyonce ever was married for real. Y'all just fade the funk for everybody. It's a lot of fake-ass couples out here in these YouTube streets. I swear to God, when it happens for me, ain't nobody gonna know shit. Y'all just gonna look up and see wedding pictures. I'm not gonna go live my whole pregnancy, or if I do go live, you ain't gonna never see my stomach, my body. You just gonna see my face and shit. I'm gonna pop out pregnant. Not even pregnant, I'm gonna pop out just with the baby. Like, yep, I got a kid now. Everybody else be doing that fake ass shit. Trying to make everybody leave you in love and y'all be fighting like cats and dogs, hate each other, can't stand each other. Then what was this shit I heard? I gotta include Odeezy in this roast. Cause I heard that Odell had didn't y'all tell me he did a live talking about Tokyo Tony and Jaguar was trying to get a papa with him? Not the Crypt Keeper. Like for real? Nigga, you took down Tokyo Tony and Jaguar allegedly? For real, Odeezy? Odeezy looks so much like Craig Robinson to me. Now, I can't unsee it now. And it's not the funny, the Office version Craig Robinson. It's the I Seen It Pineapple Express version of Craig Robinson is who he remind me of. Because, sir, I'm just saying. Oh, we got Steph in the building. Shout out to the mama of the channel in the building. For those of y'all that don't know, this is Jason Brown's mother. She has officially become a DzPeep, y'all. Look, Jason Brown not only supported the channel by constantly showing up and engaging in the chat and always liking the videos. He shared the video. He told his mama. He led his mama to the channel. And now she's a DzPeep. So that's... For me, that's like some dope ass loyalty right there. That's some dope ass supporting the channel. So I just got to shout out Jason Brown, who's off at college right now, and his mother, the mother of the channel, Steph Cato. Welcome tonight, my love. Good to see you. Thank you. He said, D, that's how I am in real life. Andrew, I'm not sure what you was referring to. Wait, and you said one was pregnant? Oh, that's a nasty motherfucker. You know what? It's such a cold place in hell for you, Rocco. Y'all have been misled to believe that hell is fire and brimstone. Hell is freezing cold. It's cold that's so cold that it's bitter and it cuts like a knife in fire. That's why they say that, because it feels. You know that gospel song? Just like fire, shut up in my bone. It's just like fire, shut up in my bone. Y'all know that shit came from some Luciferian shit while y'all be singing that in the Holy Ghost church. I just want y'all to know. It's a real cold place in hell for you, Rocco. Dead ass for real. And everything you did to everybody else is gonna happen to you. And them demons is gonna impregnate your ass every time they have their way with you. Nasty motherfucker. I believe poetic justice is in order when people don't do right. That's how I feel about it. Definitely glad to see stuff. Ms. Williams. Odell, in my opinion, wasn't bad looking before he got with Jaguar. Odell's not my type, so I can't really say if he's good looking or not, in all honesty. To me, he's not physically my type, but because of the type of men Jaguar, like Talib, I'm not surprised by Odell, because she has a type. She definitely has a type. And is it me in my funky Nynaeva voice? Or did Jaguar marry Goomba knowing he was allegedly bisexual? Because I've been hearing that in these YouTube streets. I heard that they both knew that each other was allegedly gay and they decided to get married for clout. Is that true? Because I've heard that from like multiple content creators. Now, mind you, a lot of these are people that she calls trolls. Do y'all think that that's true? Because I used to watch that show and it seemed like they was more like bro, sis, homie, lover, friends instead of husband and wife. It just never felt like genuine, intimate love. It felt more staged. That's why when they came out with that show, I only watched a few episodes, and I was like, this don't feel real. Sam Sr. seemed like almost he was too bougie for her. And then Talib, I mean, it's Talib. I like his song Get By, but again, it's Talib. And that's who you cheated on Sam with? I remember when she was like going in about that and she was like dragging both of them for Phil. At least if you're going to cheat up. I mean, I'm not promoting cheating at all. But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do it, at least get somebody who's better. Not Talib. She was like, well, he was such an intellectual. So he talked your drawers off. I can't be mad at you. Hell, that shit's happened to me in my past. Hell, I think every female has had that experience. Nigga had good game. I'm just saying, like, you seem to have a type. And the kind of like grungy or gully, as I heard the New Yorkers say, that seemed to be like the type, is the gully. So, I'm just saying, like, I think I remember she insinuated that she thought Talib might have been down low or gay. But Goomba, I mean, it was kind of obvious, allegedly. When I seen that nigga had on mascara, oh, okay. So I think it was more of him trying to compete with you, which is honestly bitch ass energy, even when a female does it. Because competition signifies that you feel intimidated by me. So, you know, and you cannot compete where you don't compare, ever. But when a man is struggling with his sexuality because he doesn't want to come to terms that he likes dick like you do, he'll stay in a toxic relationship with a female as a beard, allegedly. Because Jaguar always looked like a butch lesbian every time they were together, and he always looked like he liked dick. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. It was just never believable. Then this shit about Odell allegedly talking about Tokyo. Like, first of all, that's not a flex, sir. Now, if you would have said that Adrian English and Jaguar was trying to get it popping with a threesome, that's more believable, because Adria is a proud sex worker and a director and producer of adult films. And I unfortunately uncovered where her son's legs were visibly shown on set. Like, my God, y'all just don't be having no shame for these kids. Why the fuck would it... Why your son wasn't somewhere else? He could have been in a room, another area watching a movie. Why the fuck was your son sitting on the couch on set? I pray to God he was never a part of any of your disgusting movies as a child, like that shit Tiffany Haddish and goddamn Ari Spears nasty ass did. And this is not alleged. Ari Spears came to Omaha when I was with my ex-girlfriend. That we did that as a date night. We went to the Omaha Funny Bone, and his disgusting, vulgar, dark jokes about how much he loved how tight a teenage girl's body was caused a lot of people, me and my ex-girlfriend included, to just finally walk out. Because you're just going too far. You are going into detail about the teenage girls' bodies, which is letting us know that you are now admitting to fucking minors. At your big age and with your big belly and with your ugly raccoon fucking face. I'm sorry. I don't believe you had no groupies. I don't. And you was trying to recruit them in front of us. It was quite disgusting. Targeting all the young girls that were in line. The ones that looked like they was 17 and 18. You's a nasty motherfucker. Now, Tiffany's story, I actually would love to hear her side of the story. But him, it's my opinion he willingly did that shit. Just like he willingly was grabbing that other dude's dick while he was kissing him. But yet being homophobic on other platforms when, sir, there's a whole video of you grabbing another man's hard dick and kissing him while y'all both had makeup on. Please make that make sense. So are you one of those gay for pay, or are you gay down low? Like a lot of these celebrity, toxic, masculine, melanin men in Hollywood. Because I don't understand why in the fuck either one of y'all ever participated in that disgusting ass film about a fucking pedophile. It still doesn't make sense. Y'all remember when Jaguar was bragging about having Tiffany Haddish on the Jaguar Wright show on YouTube? The show I promoted every time I went live to get its first 100 subscribers. I know y'all remember that because she was so proud and she was on live, and then Tiffany, she brought her on camera. And I just never thought I would see Jaguar behave like a groupie over a D-list celebrity. And this is no shade to Tiffany Haddish. I think she's hilarious. Girls Trip is a funny fucking movie. And honestly, I think that so is the one she did with Kevin Hart, Night School. So I'm not dragging Tiffany by any means. What I'm saying is, The clout chasing off of her was weird because you're a much larger celebrity as far as people well known in the music industry than she is. She's known, you know, for acting and things. You're known for being a backup singer for Jay-Z, which kind of sucks that that's what they reduce your whole entire music career down to. Song cry. Like you didn't have your own albums and shit. So it's just weird to me that a woman who was, you know, investigated for allegedly, you know, possibly participating in activity that involves minors inappropriately with Ari Spears would be who you would select to be one of your first guests on your show. How come we never saw Kat on there? What's up with you and Kat? Y'all give me a minute. That was actually my fault. I accidentally hit the back button and didn't mean to. That song, Look at Me, the lyrics. Computer red, computer red. Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all until they're dead. Put another bullet in their head. They call that entertainment. Computer red, computer red. Hang them high. Get them high. No, computer red, get them high, hang them high until they're dead. Put another chemical in their head. That's entertainment. There's so many variations of this. Because initially, it made perfect sense what she was saying when she was explaining it. She's like, people are dying to be a part of the industry. They're literally dying to be famous. What would it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Some people feel like the cost is, okay, it's just my soul. They don't value it. So after me doing more research about Giovanni's, in my opinion, sacrifice, after the Goomba voicemails, it just made me look at those lyrics differently. Because the more I study and research about the activities and alleged involvement, the accusations, it just really seems to be, it appears that maybe there is some truth to what she once told all of us when we all supported her were lies. When people said that it's like she has a side to her that she switches on where she can be very ruthless and sometimes even deadly. Your son said that. He said that you were used as a sacrifice by people in the industry that were in high places. He said during your time with the Roots is when you got worse. And you were used as a sacrifice. Sam Jr. said that. And he said you were used allegedly as a sacrifice to bring harm and even death to some of your relatives. Your son said that. If your son said that, it's because he obviously must have witnessed something. Or maybe he witnessed sacrifices. Who knows? Because he definitely spoke of you and called you a profane prostitute and said that you were a willing sacrifice. A few people ask me, Dee, do you think Jaguar was trying to get you sacrificed because of what you were exposing about Jay-Z and Diddy? I think that could be a very real possibility. More people keep asking me, do you think she was trying to traffic you with the safe house offer? Yes, I do. Absolutely 1000%. Why do y'all think I'm doing this investigation? Because now that I see the true you loud and clear, just like I did in the 5D, how much of what you have said is the truth and how much is a fabricated, exaggerated, sensationalized lie so that you can get attention online? Because that has been your MO. See, me speaking out against this shit has never had anything to do with attention, because unfortunately all it did was bring a lot of negative attention my way. People I loved and grew up with and knew for years, went to school with, high school, distancing themselves because they don't want to be associated with someone who is exposing Diddy and Jay-Z. They don't want to be associated with someone who's exposing, sex trafficking accusations and accusations of rape in the church, because they don't want to be exiled or excommunicated or targeted. Again, the shit that goes on in the music and entertainment industry goes on in these very political, apostolic, Pentecostal churches because they all behave like cults. And they all have the same leaders, a part of the same secret society. So yeah, I've been exposing this shit for a very long time. And I feel like when it comes to Odell seems, it's just my opinion, like beyond a shadow of a doubt, I feel like Odell was planted. I feel like Odell was planted, allegedly. I feel like allegedly so was Shermisha, so was Adria English, so was Lionel B, not the sausage party forehead looking one. I feel like all these people was playing. All this shit was playing. It's like a big ass play that everybody's playing their role as an actor or actress. Because all it did was distract everybody from the Diddy hearings and the cases. People start researching because they got caught up in the sensationalism of all the online drama. The constant request to engage. Let me address this while I'm roasting Jaguar. Yo punk ass had the audacity to say when you was doing your little bullshit drag-a-thon of me on Maggie's channel that, Dee was always giving me, attention I didn't ask for. Bullshit. All the requests to come to this live, go to that live, Dee, go screen record from you and Odell. D, can you moderate on this live? D, can you make this petition? D, can you do this? D, can you do that? Nigga, nah, you was not finna sit up here and keep spreading that lie like I was on yo dick. Bitch, you came to my channel, not the other way around. And I was supporting your ass on Storm's channel and never came to your channel to clout because you kept losing your fucking channels. I stopped looking for them. So you too, Jaguar, can kiss my black ass, spreading them goddamn lies. All of my lies from last year are still live. Go look up the live dated October 20th, 2024, my review of Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown Clash of the Titans from the Blue Couch interview. Y'all gonna start looking at my shit before you just believe some goddamn blatant lie. Cause that was the day she made herself known in my chat, and when I talked to Ayasha about moderating for the first time, she said, yeah, Jaguar be watching you at least 5 to 6 months before she ever makes her presence known. So again, how long exactly have you actually been watching me, Jaguar? Because I was supporting you on Storm's channel in the chat for literally since 2018. Why you think it's so disappointing to finally see you actually turning out to be exactly how people said you were? So now them same people, I don't go to their channels, but if it pops up in the feed while I'm researching, I might look at it to see if there's any truth, any similarity in the experiences. Because the one common denominator is that everybody that supported you, you shitted on them and you turned on them. That's a consistent theme and pattern of behavior with you. That self-sabotage comes from abandonment. And deep down inside, not feeling like you're good enough. Odell, like all narcissists, playing on your insecurities by coming on my panel, and then out of nowhere, you come up here talking about Danny Robertson's on their channel, saying me, you, and Odell had a threesome, 2 people I've never met in person ever. And then he goes on to start complimenting Trash K and Cum Jones's titties, knowing you don't fuck with them, in front of me on my panel. And I'm like, did this nigga really just say he think Tasha K got some nice titties? Even if you think that shit, why the fuck would you say that publicly when your supposed fiance, or at least she say she your fiance? You ain't never said that shit when she on panel. And you know she don't fuck with these bitches. Why would you do that shit? Because you was a fucking narcissist. That's what narcissists do. They play on your insecurities just like demons do. Demons exploit your vulnerabilities. See, a plant will disrespect a female publicly. A man who's in love with you would never do that. Because he honors and reverence and highly respects you. He protects you. He would never do no hoe ass shit like that. Unless he's a whore. Allegedly. And it was quite a few of y'all that had reported to me that Odell was complimenting my titties on Maggie's channel. I ain't even know that shit. Can't hold you. I do got a nice body. I mean, just saying. It's weird. It's weird to me because there's never been an expression of a desire of that, but yet you were doing lives bragging about a threesome. Tokyo Tony and Jaguar was trying to get it popping with you for a threesome. That sounds very dangerous. Because all the content I've seen of Tokyo Tony has not been good. None of it. It's constant chaos and drama and low vibrational. Just made my ass itch, made my skin crawl. I couldn't stand it. That's what Jaguar's drawn to, is drama. She is, because she's not healed. She thrives off of it. She lives off of it. She creates content off of it. Everyone's always out to get you. Everybody's always a troll. It was always a setup. Not let me take accountability that I'm the problem. every fucking time it's me fucking with somebody that supported me genuinely. Sean Davey helped you with it. Did he help her with that Jaguar Wright Legal Defense Fund? It had her name on it, but I was wondering, is that part of the fundraising that he mentioned that he helped her with? Meanwhile, you are being and have been being investigated for alleged accusations of alleged involvement in grand larceny schemes, and you have the audacity to try to spread a bunch of slanderous false rumors that I was a scammer because people were lying about booking psychic readings, trolling. Tried to report all of my accounts. I won the dispute because I was able to prove that they were lying. All of that for what? Because allegedly Jay-Z paid you to do all that shit to try to stop me from keep speaking the truth? To keep exposing all of this shit? I'm not a part of y'all industry. I'm just a very thorough investigative researcher. Always have been since I was a kid. And I'm going to look for multiple sources on things that are said. Incredible sources. I'm not going to just believe some shit because somebody else said it. I'm going to research and see. Like, for instance, there was a clickbaity video that popped up that said Jaguar was being sued by Diddy's sons. I searched and searched for hours. I couldn't find that shit nowhere. And they swore up and down that Jaguar just received a cease and desist from Christian Combs and Diddy's sons. So I'm just saying, like, people say a lot of bullshit on my channel. I don't say nothing I haven't researched. And I don't bring y'all nothing that I don't show you. What I really believe is that at one point, Jaguar was in complete alignment with the certain things that Jay-Z and Diddy are being accused of, allegedly. And at some point, she was rejected by the Jigga Man, allegedly, got in her feelings, and then chose to try to switch sides. Knowing that she has a soul debt to all of that. Allegedly. So now we have this alleged assassin turned whistleblower, and we're supposed to believe you when you're giving so much I'm allegedly an assassin energy all the time. We're supposed to believe when you bragged about helping, people clean up bodies and blood, and when you said all that shit on the video. I think I will replay that. About, you have the ability to switch things off and you can see a human being as a body or as pieces. Sounds a lot like, dismemberment, right? In the Blue Couch interview, guy asked you, he said, so, yeah, you know what that's like to see a saw being taken to a person's body. She said, absolutely. I mean, like, with no hesitation. She said it changes you. I bet it does. When you're able to dismember somebody. Is that why Marina Abramovic kept infiltrating the lives when you were on panel with me? Because she knew who you really were, allegedly, and she knew you were being fake? She was doing spell work against both of us. I was going into the 5 and 10th dimension to block and, demolish it. Then the whole spirit cooking and Jay-Z's picture with her, and Jonathan Hay coming forward about the alleged gigantic Baphomet statue in the venue at a party he was invited to, a music industry party. Jonathan Hay being, raided with his daughter on some let's destroy his relationship with his daughter and strike fear in her and give her PTSD and him. Why are people in the industry pursued so hard when they try to speak out? And why haven't you been? You know what I think, Jaguar? I think all of you have dirt on each other. That's what I think. I think Jay-Z and Diddy got just as much dirt on you as you got on them. The only difference is you're a female and you're smarter. So obviously you did better at the whole clout chasing. But Mr. Carter, because I heard you be watching my channel, allegedly. Yo ass going to jail sooner than later. And it's not going to be too long after that your wife is going to go too. So is Drake. So is J-Lo. Y'all gonna be the first 4. One by one. Individual cases out of nowhere. All I keep hearing is take the keys and lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. Take the keys and lock her up, my fair lady. Jaguar, they're building a case to have you locked up. Be thankful that I'm kind enough to even give you that warning spiritually. Oh, DZ, you're not going to be able to bail her out this time. And what you were so worried about during the phone calls we had prior to February 9th is and has been manifesting for months. They got a lot more on you than you know. It's amazing when you have these spiritual gifts, what you're shown in the 5th and 10th dimension. And it's amazing how they show me and I don't even be asking. I'll just legit have a premonition and see it like, damn, that's fucked up. It's always the ones closest to you, the ones you call your ride or die. Them the ones you gotta watch. Because certain people's loyalty can easily be bought, Jaguar, no matter how close they are to you. It could be a male or a female that you have and or could possibly maybe be currently fucking. It could be a relative, it could be a child, a sister, a sibling, an aunt, an uncle, a niece, a nephew. There are people out here that don't give a fuck. Especially if they don't like you, if they don't care for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll take that money to betray you. They'll take that money to clout chase. They'll take that money to do shit to try to make you look a certain way. And I'm not doubting that people are after you. What I'm saying is you sensationalize your stories to the point where it just sounds like cap. So you made yourself become the woman that cried wolf. Can't be mad at us because, you know, shit, your ass ain't consistent. Then you have this pattern. It ain't everybody else, it's you. You have this pattern of not only treating people the way you treat them, but attracting the people you've attracted. If you're not healed, you're going to keep attracting toxic people. It's inevitable. So you jumping from person to person is not even allowing you time to heal. You're just constantly seeking comfort from yourself, from the unhealed parts of you. And you lash out at the world. It just really blew my mind when I had heard that you literally threatened to sue your own son. When you have said over and over, you know what they do to people in the industry that speak out. Why? I mean, like, what the fuck? That's your son. And he might have called you a profane witch, but he never called you a bitch. He didn't disrespect you. He spoke his truth. So as a mother, you should honestly be ashamed of yourself. You said Sam was autistic. He says that he's not. But if you really believe this entire time that your son's autistic, why would you allow him, first of all, to be out in the Texas fucking heat searching for your damn pocketbook when allegedly you knew where it had been the whole time? Allegedly. Your mama's standing out there looking like she finna pass out from heat stroke. And I'm looking at this shit like, damn, I hope they get inside because this is fucked up. Your son said he was pretty pissed off to find out you had recorded him without his consent or knowledge while he was frantically looking for your pocketbook. He said he was also told later that you allegedly planted the pocketbook where it was at on purpose, allegedly again, to make it harder for your son to find it so you could extend airtime for your YouTube channel, allegedly. And if you did some hoe ass shit like that, Jaguar, your ass definitely deserved to be up in jail, because that's your baby. Literally your youngest son. And the only one you had left, who appears to be closer to your enemies, the ones you said are your enemies, Tasha K and Danny Robertson. Seems like he seems like he's way more comfortable with them than you. That speaks of your character, especially as his mother. She said, yes, Jason passed the throne to mom, and I'm glad he did. I am too. And again, welcome, welcome, welcome. We love having you here. Thank you, my love. That's what I'm saying. I feel like she had to have known, and you got spiritual gifts too. You knew Goomba liked dick too. Stop playing like you ain't know that shit. You knew that nigga liked niggas. You married him anyhow. Looking like a whole entire butch lesbian. Y'all were the most oddest looking couple ever. I said so. She looked like a dude. He looks like he likes dudes, but they're together. Now some couples can do it, especially if you buy. I mean, it's a great possibility. Some people have that kind of flexibility where they have that, you know, poly open type dynamic. I'm open to that because I like women, and you know, I could see me and my future husband having fun with the female submissive. So I mean, I get it. But the whole energy just never felt genuine. So if y'all had a genuine connection, y'all unfortunately did not translate that on screen. Because it definitely felt like he lit up around Jay-Z and Diddy. Which why when Jaguar was saying that he was allegedly down low, I was like, well, I mean, he do light up like a schoolgirl around these niggas. So, I mean, it's possible. It's the industry. At the end of the day, y'all, certain men, y'all get so sensitive about what these women say, which further makes us as viewers feel like, well then, if they're getting that upset, then there must be some truth to what they're saying about them. I bet you I'm gonna keep doing my investigations. And I really don't care what whoever thinks. Anybody being named in the Parham lawsuit is questionable already. As well as, in my opinion, the way the lawsuit was brought, presented, and handled was all just a bunch of like circus media bullshit. We have people like Rocco Fowler and Shane who have felt empowered by people like President grabbing by the pussy, just allowing people to just openly be bigots. When the reality is, another person's choice, whether they are gay, straight, trans, whatever, and this is my opinion, as long as it does not involve children or animals, have whatever dynamic is comfortable for you. Don't feel like for a second you have to try to be somebody that you're not to get someone else's approval. You approve you. And know that just right where you are and how you are is enough. And if somebody tries to make you feel like who you are isn't enough, it's because deep down inside they don't feel like they're enough. They're just projecting. Get away from that motherfucker immediately. Company you keep dictates the company you attract. Let me get at to y'all one more again, because that was a direct download. The company that you keep dictates the company and the future you attract. If you got nothing but people around you that don't aspire to be greater, you'll find yourself like super disappointed when you finally look at, damn, these motherfuckers I've been carrying all these years spiritually. And then when the Most High, Source, Spirit, God, however you reference the Most High God, when the Most High God starts to do the separation, what do? We try to desperately cling on to the person because, man, I've been knowing this person this many years, that many years. Man, we went through this back in the day. Okay, back in the day and right now is two different times. Why would you want to hold on to a person who's toxic? All they can do is drain your energy. They can't bring anything positive. They don't even know how. This is why, all of this is why I decided to start back offering the psychic readings, but not the way that I was doing them. It's literally a one-on-one video consultation, or at the very least, the 15-minute is a phone call. I will always be open and honest with you and never sugarcoating or, trying to give you some pampered ass response. I'm going to give it to you directly as I get it. And then, of course, during your individual consultations, I'll also do a golden mantras pull for you as well. She said, only thing I heard about Goomba is not their cousins. Are you serious? Oh, I hope that's not true. That's gross. She was dragging them on Storm's channel. Since I'm getting caught up, clarify who's them, because I'm not sure who you're speaking of right there, Neptune. I've never really seen any videos of Goomba except one video where he appeared on Real Life Street Star for a few minutes. It's funny you mentioned Jag looking like a stud, because when I first discovered who she was on that Blue Couch interview, and I really thought she was a full-on butch-let, because she was dressed like one. It's like Jag don't want to publicly come out the closet, even though everybody knows she like pussy, because she has definitely alluded to being very comfortable with women. She said that she's had girlfriends. The TJ lady, who behind closed doors, she told me she just pretended to like her so that the woman would, help her bail and all of that shit. And it's just like, God. Some shit, common sense should tell you to just keep to yourself. Because I will never let you live that down. Ever. Because that is some grimy ass shit to do. Jaguar, you would have did better sucking your tail in and apologizing to me and making shit right for your public image, and then go the route you're on. The route you're on is going to literally a dead end brick wall. I've already seen it. It's like I want to say what I know is coming, but I don't want to say it. You were worried about Tasha K and that I can't website, and you said that they were allegedly still in your live stream content, uploading it to their website and sending copyright strikes to your channel to try to get your channel taken down. I wonder how long it's going to take. I wonder exactly how long. 6 months. Okay. I definitely have a feeling that Jay-Z's going to be arrested in less than 6 months. Beyonce will be able to make her full, complete separation. I was told that she was already removing his last name from her social media accounts, allegedly. It's going to be their daughter that's going to be the one that comes out from among them, and she's going to be the one, just like Sam. Blue Ivy is going to be another Sam. Y'all look out for that over the next couple of years. You're going to start seeing and hearing her do a whole bunch of interviews. Because that girl has said publicly that she wonders if Kathy White could have allegedly have been her mother. That's why I was doing that side-by-side to compare how her body build is exactly like Kathy's, even the way she stands. Even the length of her arms. Her figure. She's not shaped like Beyonce at all. She's shaped just like Kathy, allegedly. So it's like me doing that comparison should not have led to people getting in their feelings and like, oh, you're exploiting a kid. No, exploiting a kid is when you go on live and pretend to be homeless from a van with your son and your dog, telling people that you need cash apps, and then immediately following that, you post yourself out at a club talking about all these men want to fuck on us. So now you're out meeting alleged tricks. Jay-Z is going to be first. He's going to be right after Diddy. And with this current case that's currently being scheduled, if he's convicted, he's done. Jaguar said he was going to be forced to respond. She was definitely right about that. Unfortunately, so are you though, Jaguar. Oh, and J-Lo's gonna go, so it's gonna be Jay-Z, J-Lo, and then Beyonce. and Drake. And then Ray J, and it's 333 on the clock. I keep telling y'all, I be seeing 333 every day, 333 and 555. From Seventh-day Adventist to, at one point, a very amazing singer, to alleged pawn used for alleged sacrifice, to Dark Witch, which is on that Illuminati pyramid, to self-discovery, to regret for involving yourself in that low frequency, to, well, but I got to take care of this contract. See, y'all that make those contracts in blood, at some point you have to replenish the blood. It's time. The last shall be first, the first shall be last. The pyramid flips, Babylon falls, London Bridge falls. There will be no escape. This other video that I have screen recorded, Jaguar goes into an answer when asked a question, and I'm pretty sure she was on the blue couch. And she said, what if I went to Jay-Z with my head tucked and said, okay, Jay, I'm willing to play the game. Put me back in. She's like, and then I get all the way in and then bring him down from the inside. Again, sounds like a confession, allegedly. Because why even have that conversation with anyone if you're going to do some shit like that? What if Jaguar was forced to sacrifice one of her children? What if she was given an ultimatum? Choose one or else we expose XYZ about you. Sam Jr. said that her and Giovanni weren't always in the best place, and there were things that he felt she did that was unfair to both him and Giovanni. And that's what I was researching when all these different videos popped up. I'm extremely grateful that your son, Sam, made it through all of what sounded like complete chaos growing up. And even though I don't support nor promote religion, I'm grateful that he is at least in a space where he's trying to stay elevated in his frequency. But if you don't take the time to heal your relationship with him, he's going to end up forming extremely deep emotional connections with Danny Robertson and Tasha K, and he's going to feel like they are his mother figure. And that alone is going to speak volumes. So that's the last baby you got. What if Sam Jr. was the Illuminati child and Giovanni was the sacrifice? I kept wondering, Sam said that with such knowing. My mother was a profane prostitute who was used by people in the industry as a sacrifice, a weapon. I think I would listen to your son more than anybody else, seeing as how he lived with you for all those years. I know one thing. Everything that I was shown, it's all manifesting. Y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist. You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever you want. Just make sure you call me right when the shit that I told you was gonna manifest does. And Jaguar, I definitely gotta roast you because I keep getting... People keep coming to me telling me that you keep taking my content and regurgitating it on your channel. See, I don't go to your channel and look at your content. One of your lives popped up in the feed when I was searching for Giovanni's autopsy report. And I noticed that you went live. I didn't go to your channel, but it shows in the feed the date of the live, and the date was September 26th, the day after the hearing that I brought to YouTube about Diddy's, attorneys trying to get him acquitted. And I noticed how you mentioned Rock Nation in the title, which was exactly what I was talking about. But again, what you've never told anybody is that your son Giovanni interned for Jay-Z at Rock Nation. All this shit definitely makes it appear that you could possibly, maybe be an assassin that possibly, allegedly, and this is all alleged, assassinated or participated or allowed the sacrifice of your son. Because it does not make sense. You left, but then all of a sudden a bunch of dudes pull up and they're fighting at a birthday party at a hotel. First of all, hotels don't typically allow you to have birthday parties, especially in the rooms. If there's more than 2 people, they start charging you for extra people and start tripping. So then was this like, property clubhouse? Like, I just, Houseway that after you were no longer present with your son, a bunch of dudes pulled up shooting. Where the fuck was you at? Because y'all didn't come back with no food? I don't think y'all did. Sam Jr. said y'all wasn't getting along. Allegedly. And he gave off energy that as an empath felt to me like he might believe that there could be some truth to these accusations. Because he made sure to mention that you and Giovanni weren't in the best place. He also spoke about Goomba. He was pretty respectful. But this young man has obviously seen and heard a lot. That is honestly the only person I'm interested in having a platform conversation with at this time. If he were to ever come to my channel, I would absolutely love to interview him. And to interview him from an adult child's perspective. Recount his childhood. You know, I will say I did enjoy flambeing Rocco Fowler on Magic's channel. That day he brought his dumbass in there. The funny thing was, she basically pulled his card and exploited his vulnerabilities, which is what demons do. He fell for it immediately, started going off on her and cussing her out, calling her out her name, you know, all that dumbass white supremacist shit. And when it was all said and done, that motherfucker started crying. Stop it, Jaguar. You shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, all in his feelings and shit, like, bruh. But you was just talking big shit about the Confederate flag and how the South will rise again. Bullshit. Over your dead body, not mine. Allegedly, spiritually, not a threat. Just amazes me how people think that they're going to reenact segregation out of nowhere, and it's just now cool for y'all to be blatantly open with your racism. Let me tell you something. One thing I want to thank Donald Trump for is allowing all these racist motherfuckers to reveal themselves, to be their true selves. That way, we ain't got to think that your fake ass like us at work. We just know how to avoid your ass. So it's crazy to me. Like, you mad at everybody for investigating you, but you don't take into accountability that the reason people are investigating you, Jaguar, is because of your very inconsistent energy. Because a lot of the things that you've said have been contradicted and or were not accurate. And it's natural, even as a high vibrational, it's natural to not always be on point. It's not a big deal. It's a big deal when you are trying to convince the entire world that you're a whistleblower. So if you're not a whistleblower, then who the fuck are you and who the fuck sent you? All roads lead back to three men, Jay-Z, Diddy, Clyde. Allegedly. If the industry is so tumultuous and unfair, why would any female want to fight to be a part of it, knowing that the likelihood of her encountering a lot of degradation and disrespect is very high? Everything is getting uncovered. There's more coming out about Diddy. Brand new lawsuit being scheduled right now for November. Oh, fuck, what was the date? It was, I want to say it was November 16th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get the date right, and then I'll put it in a video that I'll post. But yeah, he has a whole new, it's another, I believe, yeah, Rico is a part of it. It's Rico, sexual assault, of course. And then they said mental health. I forget how they worded it, but basically alleging that his behavior caused them to be in such a severe psychotic state that they were not functionable enough to even work. Like, people are, even though he only got 4 years with Cassie, motherfuckers is gonna do what they need to do to make sure he stay his ass in jail until he dies. And in the process, he's gonna start snitching, just like Jaguar told him. Again, I don't know why you didn't think that he would snitch on you. It's just crazy. The ultimate karma is Blue Ivy not only exposing Jay-Z, but teaching her younger siblings everything she's been discovering. And all three of them leave. It's time. I just heard they're going to be stripped, but they won't recover. This current lawsuit that Jay-Z has been named in, if he gets convicted, I don't know what he's going to do to financially recover. Because Jigga, you too old to put out a banging ass album because you don't even fit with today's genre. You and them Timu ass dreads and them ugly ass 1990s starter jackets. You look like somebody's old ass grandpa, uncle, Funko that's trying to stay young, desperately hold on to the last little tiny thread of their youth. You up here trying to coach your daughter, teenage daughter, on what to do. Meanwhile, men and women have been reporting that they allegedly were abused by you sexually. So as much information as I can uncover, I will show you guys. But shit's looking even worse for Mr. Carter than they were and currently are for Mr. Combs. And Jaguar, for you, this is just the beginning. All that shit you and Grace spoke over me back in January about all the darkness that cult church y'all said put on me, and you know, it's a spirit of lack and poverty and struggle, and that's why you've been going in this circle. All that shit y'all spoke over me is what I saw coming for y'all in the 5D. All of it. when these people punch their clock, they clock out. Jaguar, for you, it's going to be devastating. No matter how much you try to prepare yourself, you won't be able to once it actually happens. I just feel like it's time for new, abundant life. As high vibrationals, we deserve all the bullshit. And when I say all the bullshit, I mean all the bullshit that other people have sold their souls for. We deserve to attract it effortlessly because we didn't. And when I tell you the Most High God is going to see to it that every last one of us do receive our blessing, and the very people that hurt, betrayed, gave up, sold out, they're going to have to watch. So, I'm going to end this live because it's late and my sleep aid have kicked in. Trust me when I say there is so much going on that people are not paying attention to, which is why I'm choosing to focus on these particular things, because all of this is relevant to the current new cases that are being brought against Diddy and Jay-Z. Now, so far, I haven't found many that included Beyonce, but she is in about 2 weeks, because I'm looking at it on TikTok, there's going to be a video of some random female trying to accuse Beyonce of being a lesbian to corroborate Jaguar's allegation that, you know, Beyonce's allegedly a closeted lesbian or a closeted butch lesbian. I'm gonna be honest, Beyonce's from Houston. Majority of women out here are bisexual. Of course, there's the ones that are homophobic, but most are bisexual. So, anyways, sorry I didn't get to everybody's comments, y'all. I'm tired. Like, dead ass for real. I'm so tired, and the sleep aid is kicked all the way in. Andrew said, D, I heard about the stuff at your old church long before I got on your show. I thought that age of that guy with that young wife was crazy. Andrew, I just want to thank you for acknowledging that, because, yeah, Dwight has been accused of being an alleged pedophile and rapist for decades. And his late father and mother, my old pastor, they would tell us to pray for him, but like not do anything to try to stop it, allegedly. So it's amazing to hear that, because I kept trying to tell people, like, y'all don't understand how wrong this is, because in your minds, you've made it up that anything goes, just like the Aleister Crowley shit, do as thou wilt. On what planet is it ever okay for a 63-year-old man who is a grandfather, who has had 4 previous wives, to go on supervised dates with a 15-year-old when he was 60? And the 15-year-old was indeed a member at the Apostolic Oneness Academy, because it was in that building that we created all that shit when you were nowhere near a church. When you was coming to church drunk and high off of shit that I don't believe was cannabis, and the armed security guards had to escort you out. That happened more than once, Dwight. So to those of y'all from back home that feel like I'm being disrespectful because I just called that nigga Dwight, it's because that's all the fuck that nigga is. How the hell any of y'all calling this motherfucker a pastor or a bishop when he has a wife that's younger than his fucking grandchildren? Bragged about doing a whole sexual ritual. This man bragged. They told me to, get rid of my dad's bed. And I said, no, I'm going to use that bed to lay with my wife and we're going to raise up another Jeremiah. Baby, that's called witchcraft. That's called a satanic sexual ritual. She was a virgin. Well, they said she was a virgin, allegedly. So you conjured up a familiar spirit through your son. You channeled your dead father's spirit into your son while you were having sex with your teenage wife. But I'm a disgusting person because I'm open about my sexuality. No, I'm a disgusting person because you're being exposed. Just like all the rest of them. It ain't just Diddy and fucking Jay-Z, allegedly, and Jaguar and Clive and all the rest. No, it's also Dwight Reed and all the other fucking pastors when I was a member there that everybody talked about behind closed doors were being accused of allegedly doing shit to kids and teenagers and women, and some of y'all niggas, even men. Everybody talked about it behind closed doors, but the men, I was like, why can't we do something about it? No, they'll come for you. What do you mean they'll come? They'll come for you and your family. They'll start popping up. Man, that shit was so real. When I stopped going to that church and I was just going to work and I worked at the mall, these motherfuckers would just, groups of them would just randomly pop up at my job while I'm working. Oh, just passing through. No, more like just stalking. That was why I just end up asking, like, look, if ain't nothing going on, why do y'all go so hard to silence every one of us that leaves this fucking cult? Why do y'all try to love bomb us initially and then devalue and discard and treat us like we ain't shit because we don't want to come back and be a part of this bullshit? That's how I know now the difference between a true church, which is supposed to be a safe community, and a cult. Because cult members blindly follow the leader, not God. Just like how a sheep will follow its shepherd off a ditch or off of a cliff. I think instead of y'all following people so much, start following the voice of the Most High God. Connect with the God that's already within you. God is an everlasting, omnipotent spirit energy that is always dwelling within you. All you got to do is tap inward, not outward, tap in. So family, thank y'all for tuning into the roast. I will look at y'all's comments on the replay, but I need to go to sleep because I'm extremely tired. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. Thank everybody that has shown up on the psychic reading lives. Thank you to those that have inquired about booking, and thank you to those who have booked. And again, for those that this is your first time on my channel, thank you and welcome to D's World. Make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe. And then after the live, be sure to leave comments. I do appreciate the feedback. So be sure to let me know what you thought, any questions, or even shit, if you have information you want to contribute, or you know any of these people I've named and you want to give your opinion about your experience with them, just reach out to me and let me know. I'm mostly active on Instagram, but you can follow me on both Instagram and TikTok. And of course, you can email me, justdeeshow@gmail.com. So family, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. If nobody told you, you are loved, valued, and appreciated. Your life matters, and God has a purpose for you. Have a beautiful day. Y'all come back later tonight. I'm going to probably do a part 2 / Also going over the new hearings that are being scheduled for the new accusations. Y'all have a beautiful day.